There are only a few ultimate achievements in old school RuneScape. Zelkelm from completing all of the combat achievements, obtaining all three of the wonder weapons to be able to call yourself Mega Rich, and the Max Cape. And in this series, I will be obtaining the Max Cape. Anyway though, we are starting at 2068 total level and doing a little bit of cooking. We're about 200k off of 85 cooking, and I'll see you in a little bit. It sure has taken a while, but we are approaching our first level. It's going to be 85 cooking. We are about to reach it, and we've just been cooking a little bit of the angler fish, one of the best fish in the entire game. And there, my friends, is 85 cooking. Oh, we can create the Infernal Harpoon. Decided to switch it up actually and do a little bit of winter tile with my boy. We're at 85 fire making, so we'll see how far we can get. Any wise words for YouTube?
God bless America.
Oh, I see. You searched the reward card. I gotta do it to satisfy my curiosity. I wonder how many pulls I get. Ooh, what's big search?
Tells you. I got 11 for the game, but you probably got like 12.
Oh shit, bro. I just hit 86 fire making. Just came out of nowhere.
Nice.
Thank you.
They go quick. They go quick. You really do.
You're doing the one at a time, right? Not 5?
Yeah.
Bird. Alright, let's get it.
Oh, I got the torch.
Good shit, bro. I just need the legs and the feet.
I need any outfit piece other than gloves. Hood, shirt, pants.
Oh my god, I got the Pyromancer robe.
What's that?
The robe. The legs? The legs.
I don't know.
Bro, what? I just need the feet now. How many you got left?
My inventory's full.
Do we want to do the loot pulls?
No, what do you mean? We fucking played we've like 10 points.
Well, yeah, that's actually
I literally have 9 points.
Yeah, I guess that kind of makes sense.
Since the last time we did it. Yo, also, if you start off woodcutting before you light it, the game will last a little bit longer, getting you a little bit more points if you wanted to do that. That's probably what I'm gonna do.
It sounds a little fucking tryhard, no? Why wouldn't you get more points for lighting it?
No, but you make the game go faster.
Oh, you're a mathematician.
You're gonna light it no matter what. You're just gonna light it after you woodcut instead of lighting it then woodcutting. You know?
Alright, I'll try out the advanced strategy.
Alright.
I'm up to 139 kill count on my main. You ready to do the pulls? Oh.
Yeah, I'm
ready
pulling
to do
already.
it. Alright. I just need the boots. I want to see the boots, pretty please.
Dude, this session I did 820k fire making XP on the main account.
I'm 76k off 87.
I did 800. I did 300k, like 250k more on the main account than on the old. Got 587 on the level 3 skill.
Come on, bro. Can I please get the last piece?
Yeah, I would like to get something, but I'm down to less than 5 pulls.
Yeah, I got 5 left.
Yep, nothing. Damn.
Yeah, it doesn't look like anything for me. That is a shame. Back to cooking. And we got ourselves 86 cooking. Honestly, we're starting off day 2 right with a nice 87 cooking on the account. And what comes after 87? 88! Hey, guess what I am still doing? Yes, I am cooking anglerfish. And we've been doing this for quite a while, and we're about to hit 89 cooking, which is a pretty nice milestone. Honestly though, it has been going very quickly, and I have to say, it's got a good bit of AFK to it that I've really been enjoying. Anyway though, there's 89 cooking, one more level, and we can start cooking. I actually forget what it's called. I think it's dark crabs at 90 cooking. I have actually done an absurd amount of cooking on the account today, and we have gotten ourselves 90 cooking, which is pretty wild. Starting off today right with another cooking level, and I probably will be getting 99 this episode, which will be nice, but I'm definitely thinking about changing it up later today, doing some other content. Okay, honestly, I am pretty surprised that I've done as much cooking as I've done. We are about to hit 92 cooking, actually. And one thing I didn't even realize is recently we hit the milestone of 2075 total level. We're about to be 2077 in just a minute. And we've been cooking these anglerfish because that is what we do. We like to cook. It's funny, I actually tested out a few different cooking methods, and surprisingly, anglerfish are more XP than dark crabs and manta ray. I am curious though because we're about to unlock moonlight antelope, and I really want to see if those are more XP than anglerfish, so I'll let you know in a second. But first, ladies and gentlemen, here is 92 cooking. Any second now. I did not time that right. There's 92 cooking. Let's go. Alright, my friends, the moment of truth. How much XP do you get for cooking a moonlight antelope? Let's cook one of these. You get 230 for each anglerfish. And now let's cook this, which we apparently can't do. Oh, you're telling me we have to complete 50 hunters rumors? I did like 2 of those and I hated doing that. Well, we're not gonna cook these. Wow, though, we are 700k from 93 cooking. We are going to do something else for a minute, though. So recently, I actually completed all of the quests for Varlamore Part 2, and actually, now I can buy something called the Costume Needle, which is going to actually make crafting XP faster. I just have to go to the basement in Alderan and talk to some chick who is apparently supposed to be down here. Oh, I think I actually found her. She's behind this stupid secret bookcase. Of course she is. So, she gives some sort of needle, I think. I just have to talk to her. Give me the needle. Let's go. So, what this needle does, actually, it's nothing really too special, but now I don't need a needle and thread, saving myself 1 inventory. So, if I craft some d'hide bodies, I can make 9 instead of 8, which is actually a big difference per hour. By the way, I'm approaching a crafting level, but I severely underestimated how non-AFK this is. I was talking to some homies in my clan, and they were telling me to actually cut diamonds, so I'm going to try that out because battle stabs I could do as well, but this is just not AFK enough for a skill, and like I'm a big AFK skiller rather than like a grind skiller. I'll leave that for like the hard skills like agility, Temperos before I get to 82, and so on. There's definitely a good bit of skills that I can't AFK, so the ones that I can, I'm definitely going to. But anyway, though, I'll see you in a second with 83 crafting. And my friends, there's our first crafting level, 83, and we could do the amethyst training method as well, which I am thinking about doing, but it's a lot less GP per hour, and it's more AFK, but for like only 100k XP an hour. I don't know if that's really worth it. So we have been doing a lot of crafting, and we are actually about to hit a level yet again on the skill and grind, and there is 84 crafting, my friends. We can actually now do black dragonhide bodies, which is insanely fast XP. It's a little too click intensive for my liking, but the good thing about it though is we can get crazy XP per hour. I just have to debate or not whether or not I want to do that right now. You also lose a decent amount of GP, which I'm trying to actually save up for a TiVo, so that doesn't quite work with my strategy or the overall master plan, as some people like to say. Right now, I'm actually doing one of my least favorite skills in the entire game, and that is actually thieving. There's a lot of good reasons to do thieving. I'm very close to actually the levels where you can make a lot of GP per hour, as well as the fact that I need some achievement diaries done, which I need thieving levels for. But I don't know what it is about this skill, but I just hate every single thing about it. I've done pyramid plunder, that is awful. And this is actually so fast XP per hour, which is the only positive side about it. But honestly, when I really think about it, it's pretty funny because I think it's the rapid clicks for me. Because you can either spam click, which sucks, or you can try to get into the rhythm, and it's like kind of a weird rhythm. It's like 1, 2, 1, 2. You know, it's like, I don't know what it is, but I don't like the 1, 2, and I don't like the spam click. So I usually only do thieving for about an hour or so at a time before I'm like, yeah, I gotta get the fuck out of here because what the fuck am I doing? So I'll see you in a little bit. Honestly, it's been like an hour, and I take it back, by the way. I think this is pretty relaxing once you get into the rhythm of it. I take back everything I said. Kind of. I don't fucking know, bro. Hey, there's 81 thieving. You can now enter the 7th room of the Jal Salva Bablaba tombs. I don't know what that means. Honestly, one of the coolest things about thieving is actually when I go into my achievement diaries, I need 85 thieving for the Western Province diary, and I also need 91 thieving for the Desert diary, so it's nice to do some skilling that's also making progress towards some achievement diaries. Actually taking a little break from thieving to do the new Halloween event that just came out, so let's get the rewards from this thing. I think I finished the minigame. This was actually kind of took a long time. This dude bringing some pumpkin seeds over, like what the? Thank you, Posty Pete. Give me them pumpkin seeds so I can finish this event. I think I'm done, possibly. No, I think I have to plant the seeds. Yeah, let's go. I planted all of the seeds. Take my seeds and let's we're growing a cat, by the way, if you were wondering. That is what we would doing this entire time. Assuming we say yes. Let's go. We actually got ourselves a cat. Ghost cat? Bro. Yo, imagine we could actually have that little homie as a pet. The ghost cat. Yo, that'd be so cool. Bro, what is he doing to the cat, bro? What are you doing to the cat, bro? Okay. Event completed. We got ourselves a carved pumpkin head. We now have a Halloween head on top of our head, as well as the fact that apparently we can plant a scarecrow somewhere in our house. Okay, so honestly, I'm approaching a very weird thieving level. So we're about to hit 82 thieving, and the reason that this level is so strange is because at 82 thieving, you can pickpocket Vires, which is about 3 million GP per hour, and at 85 thieving, you can pickpocket Elves, which is about 3.6, 3.7 million GP per hour, which is very good, but here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that if I thieve Knights, all the way up until 90 thieving, let's say 89, maybe 90 thieving. Then my fail rate will be very low on the knights. I'm sorry, not on the knights, on the Vires and the elves, making it even more profitable. And I don't know, there's something about thieving that, like, when you're failing all the time, it really makes a big difference and bothers the shit out of me. So I'm thinking if I do it right away, once I hit 82 thieving, I'm gonna fail so often on Vires that it's just gonna piss me off to the point that I'm not gonna want to stay there. And if I'm not gonna stay there, then I'm not gonna make any GP. So either way though, this is something I'm gonna be worrying about in a little bit because I think once I hit 82 thieving, I'm gonna take a break from the Knights. Speaking of which, there is 82 thieving, and we can pickpocket Vires whenever we see fit to do so. Oh, by the way, little mini side note, we actually added some magical pumpkins into our house, just because why not, for the Halloween event, and we placed this scarecrow. Oh, we can actually rotate him. I just realized I'm pretty sure he's backwards. Oh my god. I made it backwards. We must rotate the scarecrow to make him right like that. There we go. Also, I'm pretty sure I chose Happy Face. Why does that dude look like someone just shot him in the fucking... Oh, let's go. We just invited the crows, and now we got them looking a little special because that's how I feel. Doing actually a little bit of crafting, as once we get to 85 crafting, we actually can do the Kandarin Elite Diary. We also need 90 smithing, which we'll do at some point. But it's also always nice to do a little bit of achievement diaries. So getting the skills for them is always pretty good. Well, it sure has taken quite a while, but here we go. We're about to hit 85 crafting in just a second. Been doing this for not even that long, honestly, maybe a little over an hour. But there is 85 crafting. Side note, just finished a farming run on that tree exactly, and we are actually slowly approaching 99 farming, which is pretty cool. We're about 600k XP off. We'll probably get that in a week or so. So in the spirit of achievement diaries, I actually need 95 fletching, which is very far away, don't get me wrong. But so I've been doing a little bit of fletching. It's very AFK to do some magic longbows. But also, if we're talking about the master plan, and we're trying to get base 90s by the end of this episode, I don't know if we'll get there. Probably not because everything is taking a lot longer than I think. But honestly, by the end of this episode, hopefully we at least have one skill 99. I'm hoping either farming or cooking, or maybe possibly even both. But I have to say, I've been on mobile for a while. I've been doing a little bit of them magic longbows, and it hasn't actually taken that long, but we're about to get ourselves our first level on the account from Fletchin, and that is going to be 86 Fletchin. Let's go. It's actually funny, now that I have 92 cooking, I'm realizing that even though cooking, they say, is one of the fastest skills in the entire game, which don't get me wrong, it is very fast, but it just reminds me, no matter what, once you hit 90 cooking or 90 in basically any skill, it's going to take a very long time to get yourself. Sorry, just got distracted by this private message. What was I? I don't even know what the fuck I was saying, but we're about to hit 93 cooking. I've been doing this for a very, very long time, and there's 93 cooking. So I started off day 5 actually doing a little bit of thieving, trying to get ourselves 83 thieving onto the account. And I have to say, it's been going pretty well, and we're really aiming for 90 thieving on the account because, like I said before, it's going to be so nice to start doing elves and make almost 4 million GP per hour and grind all the way from 90 thieving to 99 thieving at some point. We're probably going to make an insane amount of money. I'm not exactly sure how much thieving will make. I'm sorry, how much money we'll make on the account going from 90 to 99. But I'll tell you what, it really has inspired me to grind as much thieving as I can humanly possibly do. Ladies and gentlemen, the skilling grind continues as we just got 83 thieving. So I've actually been in the same location for a while now, and we got ourselves 94 cooking on the account, which is a pretty nice achievement. We're getting pretty close to 99 cooking, which is going to be very nice. And as well as the fact that we are about to hit 95 cooking as well. I didn't check in at 94 because I was on mobile and I totally spaced it. But I have to say, we've been on the maxing grind, trying to get that base 90s and get as many 99s as possible. And I don't know, there's something about the account nowadays that it's almost feeling like we're getting pretty close to actually looking like a good account that we can max at some point. I really never consider myself to be a skiller by any means. Like, if I look at my boss KC, I'm definitely what you would call a PVMer. I have a lot of kill count in a lot of different places, a lot of different bosses, but I've never really been the biggest skiller, and it's honestly kind of nice to do a lot of skilling content. That's relaxing. It's pretty cool. You get to take a break from all the high intensity PVM, but I am missing a little bit, so I'm looking forward to getting back, and I cannot believe I just ended the anglerfish on exactly 100% and I didn't get the level, but wait for it. There's 95 cooking, ladies and gentlemen. We are also doing our daily farming runs, getting one step closer to 99 farming. And to be honest, I have not gotten the pet, so at some point I'll probably have to come back here to finish that off. But I'll tell you what, it will not be for a while because I am so tired of doing these daily farming runs. I don't know, they're really not bad. Like, in my opinion, they're really not bad at all, but they also cost a decent amount of money nowadays. Like, I remember when I bought farming supplies a long time ago, it really was not expensive at all, but like nowadays you buy 6 magic saplings and you're dropping like almost a million GP. It's like, what? It's kind of absurd at this point, honestly. But all in the name of the 99. Oh my god, what a way to start off day 6. Totally messing up by thinking I was recording for the last 10 minutes, and then I checked and I was not recording anything. So I got 87 fletching. I think that's all you missed. I did a good bit of cooking. Oh, I did another farming run. We are very, very close to 99 farming now. I'm so upset though. I talked, I vented about something that was super funny, but I don't even remember what I talked about. But well, you missed the fletching level. That's about it. And I'm doing some crafting, I really wanted to test out these black d'hide bodies. And if you look up here, I'm literally getting almost 400k XP an hour. I am very curious, after I finish off doing 1,000 of these, I'm going to check the history in the Grand Exchange because hopefully I'm not losing that much GP from doing this. I was really trying to save up for the T-bow. So I'm trying not to do skills that actually make me lose money, which is why I have not gotten a single construction level. But I'll see you after I finish these 1,000 to see how much profit we lost. I mean, how much money we lost. So, see you in a little bit. Drop party! There's a drop party! Give me a whip! Give me a whip, please! I want to see a whip, motherfucker! Okay, the moment of truth. Let's actually see. I'm just gonna insta sell this. I mean, hopefully I didn't get merch that bad. How much did we lose from one? What the? Oh wow. Well, looks like we're back to crafting some diamonds for a lot slower XP, but this way I don't lose a crazy amount of money. That was actually absurd. I thought it would be like 200k. Oh my god, there's a huge drop party right now. What is going on? No, I didn't get the DFS. Staff of the Dead. No, I'm not getting it, bro. Oh, I got a Zamrock Casta. Oh my god, Staff of the Dead. Bro. Bro, what is going on? I'm pretty sure I marked this tile because it says later. Oh, I was right. Zammy Hasta, let's go. Oh my god, what is going on, bro? He said 100 mil plus drop party out of nowhere. Yo, shout out World 420. I have no idea where anything else is though, so unless I get extremely lucky here. And in the spirit of the giveaways, honestly, let's do a secret giveaway ourselves. All you gotta do if you want this Zamrock Hasta is comment your RuneScape name down below in the comments section. It's worth about 3.3 million GP, and maybe we'll get lucky. I'll do like the random wheel or whatever, and one person shall receive the Zamarakian Asta. As a mini side note, these videos take a while to create, so if you're enjoying the video so far, please consider liking it. It goes a long way to helping get the content out there and YouTube pushing it or whatnot, and I really appreciate it. Thanks. Anyway, though, there is 86 crafting on the account. Wow, we can actually do a lot. The Amulet of Rancor, oh yeah, I boosted for that when I made my own. Some Huey Cattle stuff, which is pretty cool. And the grind continues. Side note, what is this teleport? I've not seen that ever in my life before, and it's pretty cool. Anyway, there is 87 crafting. Spent the last about 4 hours doing a lot of cooking, and we're actually finally approaching another level on the account. And that is going to be 96 cooking, my friends. We are 3 levels away from 99 cooking, as well as the fact that we're 9 levels away from 2100 total level, which is a massive milestone towards maxing. Only a little more than 1 million XP till the next level. Jesus. By the way, in case you were wondering, I am the first person in human history to ever get 88 crafting in this exact spot. It has been an extremely long grind, hundreds of farming runs, all for this moment right here. 99 farming has been achieved on the account. That is just so relieving. As a little mini side note, our redwood tree died and it actually looks sick. Right? Like, look at the colors of, like, the dead redwood tree. I don't know why, I really like that. And of course, one of the best things about any 99 is getting the farming skill cape, the new skill cape. So let's throw this on real quick. Oh yeah, we are the master farmer. It's actually the first 99 of the video. And one of my favorite things about getting any skill cape is, first of all, let's put our hat away. I think we leave it, yeah, we put it right in here. Insert, not swap. Perfect. And now let's put our farming cape into our main thing. Wow, we have so many max capes now. I mean, not max capes. We have so many skill capes nowadays. Just gotta do a little bit of reorganizing. And don't get me wrong, at some point, I could probably see myself doing a bunch of farming runs in the future. But we can collapse this tab. We're just going to move everything around. So now we can completely get rid of our farming tab. So I was actually thinking it would be pretty cool to bang out some collection logs while we're also doing a little bit of skilling content. So we're gonna do a little bit of agility. I'm pretty sure Brimhaven agility course is terrible XP per hour, but it would be pretty cool to unlock the full graceful recolor, as well as what is that, 6 new collection logs. Actually, after you get the voucher, 7 new collection logs. So let's do some agility. There is our first Brimhaven voucher and a new collection log. It's actually wild. I was just thinking, I have been doing this for quite a while now. I'm up to 55. We need to get to 250. And I don't know, I had a strange thought. I'll just say, like, I don't know. I feel like you gotta be a very specific kind of person to play RuneScape because this is insane. This journey to max. I gotta stop thinking about maxing because I think that's what's doing me in. You gotta really just focus on one little mini goal at a time. All right, base 80s. That has been accomplished. Maybe I did that. I think like a month ago or something. And now trying to work on the base 90s. And right now, just waiting the 7 seconds until this new thing respawns. One thing at a time. I don't know. I think I'm losing my sanity a little bit, but I think that's honestly like a precursor of what's gonna happen when you play RuneScape anyway. Like, yeah. I don't know though. There's just something so satisfying about the RuneScape grind and whatever grind you're on currently in the game. I hope you're doing well and having a good day. Well, it's actually funny. I've been doing this all day and I don't even have an agility level yet, which is absurd. But we do have 199 tokens, which is pretty nice. We are almost done. We gotta get up to 250, and we hopefully will get that in the next couple hours or so. I have to say, I did not expect the XP to be this slow, but you know what? I really did want to get this outfit. I I do like the Coliseum Worm outfit. It's pretty nice, but I've always wanted the blue outfit. I think it's clean plus collection log completionist. But yep, there's 200 tokens, and I'll see you once we hit 250. Yeah, though, I do have to say, I do not recommend this for agility training. I'm getting 17k XP an hour, which is probably the lowest amount of XP per hour I think I've ever gotten in a skill. On top of the fact that it's not AFK. The moment of truth. I got this beer from a random event, and I've been keeping it in my inventory this whole time. We got 250. Let's drink our beer. Okay. That was very well deserved. Oh no, hopefully I don't fall in this obstacle course now.
Julian.
Victory! Wow, it's actually wild to think about the fact that this took forever to get, and this is only 250, and to green log I need 800 for the pirate's hook, which is I'm assuming I think just a cosmetic. The one thing that is actually awesome that I literally just realized this second is this costs 250 Brimhaven vouchers, but I got agility arena tokens as well, which means I don't know how much XP I'm gonna get, but it might actually be a substantial amount. By the way, if you were curious, if you ever want to recolor your graceful outfit, you just have to go exactly right here in Shazian, and this homie will uncolor your graceful set, so then you can recolor it a different color, which is what I'm going to do. Instead of getting the entire graceful outfit again, which would take an absurd amount of time, you just give it to Austin, and he will remove the colors. Now we just have to trade the little pirate here for the graceful recolor. I just want to make sure I don't mess this up. Got everything I need. And we just got 6 new collection logs added onto the account. Let's throw on this full graceful outfit. Let's see what this costs. I mean, I'm sorry, what this looks like. It's pretty clean, I gotta say. And for only, I think it's like 15 marks of grace per piece, so not that expensive if we want to recolor this. And the moment of truth, honestly, is the fact that let's use these agility arena tokens. And I believe we are 88k off of 82 agility. So hopefully we get an agility level when we buy. I don't know how this works. Let's just do one at a time. Oh, 345 XP per. There's 17k. There's 17k. There's 17k. There's 17k. There's 17k. Oh, 2k, bro. We're 2k off of a level. We didn't even get a level. You know what though? We got a cool agility outfit from this grind, and we will get ourselves 82 agility in no time. Now the fun part, we just gotta put it in our bank and reorganize our kits. We have a good bit of skilling outfits, honestly, nowadays. Like, we got the thieving outfit, woodcutting, fishing, mining, rune crafting, and the classic ZZQ outfit, of course. And I think the next outfit we'll go for at some point will probably be the smithing outfit, because I think it would be pretty cool to get some smithing collection logs from Giant's Foundry. Anyway, though, I headed over to Relica to do a little bit of agility. Hey, there's a mark of grace, because I'm extremely close to 82 agility, so I figured why not bang out this level. And if I'm not mistaken, at 82, I think I unlocked the 4th floor of the Hallowed Sepulchre. So I will head there at some point. It could be 84 agility, though. I'm not sure. I will let you know just a second when we hit this agility level. Is that it? Nope. This shall be it. Oh, come on. Come on. Why you got to do me like that? I don't know. Wow, look at this guy. What a legend. Alking while doing agility. That is the classic RuneScape mentality that I love to see. Alright, once we jump down here, there we go. 82 agility, let's see. Floor 4 of Hallowed Sepulchre. I was right. Awesome. So I did a good bit of agility last night, got 41 marks of grace. We are about 100k off of 83 agility. Right now we're just doing a tiny bit of fletching, get a little bit closer to 88, but what I think we're actually going to do today is something pretty cool. We're going to go back to the smithing minigame, Giant's Foundry. We did it about a week or two ago and got 3 little collection logs while we did the collection log thing. And what I was thinking is we can get the full smithing outfit, the colossal blade, and the double ammo mold, which will be nice to greenlog, as well as the fact that I do think the XP per hour is decent. So hopefully we can get ourselves to 90 smithing, and that is one step closer towards base 90s. So let's do some Giants Founder, eh? How this minigame works, it's actually pretty simple. You just get 2 different types of bar. You get the best kind of bar, and then you smith it all. After you put all of them in, you grab the sword, and then you just have to do what it tells you to on the side here, depending on polishing, grinding. So basically with the minigame, you get a sword from this little homie Kovac, and then you make the sword that he tells you to make. And basically what we want to do is we want to go into the shop to get ourselves the best oh my god, I totally just messed up. What am I doing? What am I doing? So now that the sword is done, we hand in the sword, and he's like, oh, give me that. There you go. Smithing XP. And before we go into the next sword, let me actually go into the shop. And basically what we want actually is specific molds. I think it's the ones that are 450. So we want to save up 450 points. It's worth it in the long run, because what these do is they allow you to get an insane amount more points per sword, making it exponentially easier to afford the full outfit as well as the colossal blade. So we've been doing this for a little while, and I'm pretty sure after we hand in this sword, besides the 13,000 XP we just got, we should be able to buy, yeah, we have 577 points. So let's buy one of our first molds. So let me show you what this does. So now we just bought a mold. Very shame that we don't get a collection log from that. That would be pretty cool. But now when we go to make our sword, let's get a let's get a commission. All right, so he wants a narrow light sword. So normally the highest number you can get is an 8. So it would be like 8, 16, 24. 24 commission points would be the highest you could get per each part of the sword. But now, if you notice, spiked is 22. That is actually absurd. So after we get all 4, it'll be 22, 22, 22. So we'll be getting an exponentially more amount of points, making it a lot easier to do the minigame itself. And just a little side thing that I think is definitely important to know if you're thinking about doing any Giants Foundry. Hey, speaking of which, we actually just bought our second 450 point thing, and now it finally has actually landed on it. So it's kind of random with the swords, but there's 22 extra points for this sword that we're making, which is actually huge. Yeah, it doesn't seem like much actually, but with a commission total of plus 38, that is actually by far the highest I've had. So I'm going to get a lot of XP for this. hand in to Kovac, our homie Kovac. 16,000 smithing XP. That's actually pretty awesome. Time to buy some chopper. So just in case you weren't 100% making sense of all of this. So now when we get a commission, now we get a sword. And now when we go to make the sword, we set the mold for it. So now for the three things that you need, the tips, the blades, and the forte, there's an option that we can get to 22. We necessarily won't get it to be green every time, but now that we have all three, it's more likely to be getting the better commissions on the swords, which gives us more XP, as well as more points to buy the items in the shop. Hello, what is going on? It's very, very much later, and we got 49k XP to go until our first level, and that's going to be 87 smithing. So also, by the way, what I did is I went to the shop. So if you go into the show Forte molds, I actually ended up buying not just the 450 points, but the 400 points. This way, it actually makes it so much better. So for example, now every time I get a commission, most of the time I'm getting like max amount of points. So you see how the green is lit up 22 and there's an 18 below it. I unlocked the 18 for all three as well because for some reason I was only getting the 22 like one out of every like three swords I made. So perfect example, like even for this, the 22 not unlocked, but the 18 I can click on that. 22 unlocked, and then this 22 not unlocked, 18 not unlocked, but that's fine. I will just choose the best, which is 8 and 6, and I'm getting a lot of commissions. So don't ask me how, but somehow the files got corrupted, so I missed a good bit. But honestly, not really too much. I grinded Giant's Foundry basically all day. And right now I'm just showing you a run in the background because I thought it would be cool to show what it looks like sped up so you see kind of different aspect of it, I guess. But we got ourselves 88 smithing and been grinding Giant's Foundry. That's really about it. It's actually wild, to be honest with you, because starting off day 11 with a cooking level, we're about to hit 97 cooking. And the wild part, honestly, is the fact that I remember the days where you could get like 10 levels of skills in a day if you really grinded, but it's starting to take like 6, 7 hours to get us just one level, and this is talking about the skills that are quick. I can't even imagine what it's gonna be like going from like 96 to 97 rune crafting. It's gonna be, whew, I don't even know. I don't even want to think about it, to be honest with you. I have to say though, I really have been enjoying this lock challenge. I don't know. I never saw myself as the biggest skiller, you know? And it's kind of cool to lock yourself to some sort of content, especially content that you don't really know if you could do for an extended period of time. And we're already up to day 11 in the challenge. Anyway, though, ladies and gentlemen, we are about to hit the level in just a second, and then we're going to be 2 levels away from 99 cooking. There is 97 cooking on the account. Only 1.112257 XP to go. Also, if you were wondering why I'm using the Hosidius cooking spot, it's actually because you have a 0% burn chance on this furnace. I think it's called a clay oven, exactly. But 0% burn chance, which means you don't burn any of your fish, which honestly makes a pretty big difference, especially when you're trying to profit while cooking. I like to switch it up though, go to different locations. Spent several more hours at Giant's Foundry, and we're up to 3,800 Foundry points. And actually, let's buy ourselves the double ammo mold. I really want to see something, and there is a collection log added onto the account, which is pretty awesome. We are also 136k away from 89 smithing, so we've made a lot of progress on the smithing grind, which is pretty awesome. And now if we ever want to totally AFK cannonballs, I'm pretty sure now it's double the amount of cannonballs, which gives us a little bit more GP per hour. Over the last several hours, I've actually been doing woodcutting, and you might notice something in my inventory. Yes, that is the petal garland, and if you're not familiar with forestry, it's actually an event from this actual exact event, this ritual event, that is extremely rare, and we got it while we were on mobile earlier, and it's pretty awesome because when we go into our collection logs and then we go into forestry, It is one of the last collection logs that we actually need to finish off the forestry. Everything. I mean, the golden pheasant egg comes from an event, the pheasant event, obviously, and everything else we just need anima from, and we actually have gotten a good bit of anima infused bark from doing forestry itself. So in a second we're gonna head over to Drainer Manor to get some new collection logs. But what's really cool actually also is the fact that we did get a single level. Yeah, I meant to say that ironically, but I don't even think it came off ironically whatsoever.
But nice try, buddy. You know?
So that was a failed joke. But yeah, we really didn't even make a dent in 88 woodcutting, which is pretty surprising because we've been doing woodcutting for the last 5-6 hours or so. So specifically, the items that we're going to buy is actually going to be the log brace, which is something that if I was an Iron Man would be useful for creating the forestry kit, which we already made, turning it into the forestry basket. But what we're going to do is just buy one for the collection log, as well as the fact that we can sell this on the Grand Exchange, as well as the cape pouch, which when we get 99 wood cutting, we can put this in. We can put our cape into our basket, which gives like an extra bonus. And the forestry collection log is looking pretty good. Wow, surprisingly, it says it goes for 700k. Yeah, 700k from that is actually pretty cool. I've actually been doing some crafting over the last few hours, and I gotta say, it's pretty wild, like, the amount of XP that you need between each level. Like, bruh, going from 88 to 89 crafting has taken an extremely long time. I'm trying not to get off yet, trying to get off once I get 89, and it's gonna be pretty nice to actually get a skill. I'll probably get tomorrow to 90, actually. Because, I don't know, it'll be nice to be able to be like, okay, I got 90 crafting, I can relax, and I can work on other skills, do one at a time. I mean, even just for base 90s, when I'm looking at the skills, most of them aren't really going to take that long. There is 89 crafting on the account. Oh, we can cut Xenites. It's actually pretty cool. Pretty cool. So, guess what I have been doing? Yeah, I have been doing cooking. And I literally cannot believe the fact that I'm about to hit 98 cooking. I mean, it's pretty crazy. I guess anything takes a very long time, but there is 98 cooking on the account, which is actually wild. It's funny, I was just thinking about it, and honestly, I feel like most days I actually accomplish a lot, but like today, the only thing we're accomplishing is one cooking level, and hopefully this crafting level. We're still 300k XP off, but you know what? It's gonna be so nice to end on 90 crafting, because then that's one skill I will not have to touch for the rest of the video. The max and grind sure is something else, but honestly, base 90s I think is just such a solid foundation to get started with. And in just 1 second, we're about to have one more skill in the 90s on the account. And that skill is 90 crafting. Let's go. You know, I actually just had a funny thought. Usually I feel as though I have like some commentary or explanation of what's going on, but I've been doing woodcutting for a little over 5.5 hours, and the only commentary I have is I've been chopping a fucking tree.
It's big, isn't it?
Yes, Peter, it's very big.
Yeah, it's big. Oh, God, yes!
I've been chopping a tree. Nah, on the real though, I've been doing some the forestry events, trying to get that last collection log, trying to get the pheasant whistle or whatever. I think it's a golden egg to turn your pet into a pheasant, which would be pretty cool. But we are about to hit a massive milestone on the account actually, and that's going to be 2100 total level, and we just hit it this second. There is 88 woodcutting on the account, 2100 total level. Let's go. Hey, what's going on? So today we actually did basically the same thing as yesterday. We did a bunch of woodcutting. We got about 43% from 88 to 89 woodcutting, as well as the fact that we got a duplicate petal garland. And if we go into the collection log and then we go into forestry, it's actually pretty interesting because now we really just need this golden pheasant egg, which we really want. Everything else, we just need the anima infused bark. And because we've done so much woodcutting lately, we actually have saved up 11,482, which means we can go to Drainer Village. And now that we're here, we can actually buy one of the coolest forestry items in the game, and that's actually going to be the clothes pouch. What this does is it allows you to store the full forestry kit inside your forestry basket. Let's buy this. One more collection log added. That costed so much of our anima, almost all of it. And now we can craft. Oh, wait, we need thread. Well, apparently our costume needle, which is threaded, is not allowing us to use it. We still need actual thread. Very strange. Okay, so what I was saying is now we can craft this, and what this does, this new clothes pouch, is we can use it on the forestry basket, and now you expand your forestry kit basket to be able to hold the lumberjack outfit. So now we can actually store our lumberjack outfit in here, and the cool thing is we still get the set effect bonus, which is actually amazing. So now we can wear whatever we want while we are woodcutting, and as long as this is in our inventory, we no longer have to worry about the fact that we can wear whatever we want. Only 3 more collection logs from forestry for the green log. Honestly, we spent a few hours doing a little bit of fletching actually on the account, and we are about to hit 88 fletching, which there we go, 2101 total level at 88 fletching. So I actually have developed an insanely try-hard strategy. So what I've been doing is I'm trying to get 90 fletching as soon as possible because I really want to work on rune crafting. And I decided what I'm going to do for rune crafting is I'm going to get my mining up using the day alt mining strategy where you AFK mining for hours, get a bunch of day alt essence, and then you do, I think it's called ZMI, and you get like 100k rune crafting XP an hour if you're like tick perfect, which I definitely won't be, but getting 80k rune crafting XP an hour doing ZMI, even though I have to AFK for a very long period of time, is going to be a lot easier than getting like 30k rune crafting XP an hour doing like Bloods or Souls when I get high enough, or even Guardians of the Rift. So that is my strategy that I want to work on for mining and rune crafting as soon as possible. But I want to get 90 fletching, and to do that, I've been doing the magic longbows for a long time. But whenever I feel like going try hard, I actually buy dragon bolts with feathers to make dragon bolts, which gives much better XP per hour, but I can only do it like a little bit at a time. I'm not really big into tick manipulation or doing really try hard skilling. It's just like not my idea of skilling. I know some people, especially speedrunners, love that, like taking Caramons or whatever. Like, nah, my cooking strategy is I AFK anglers. Like, that's just me. Everyone can do however they want to do it. But that's what I've been doing, trying to get as much XP as I can without going too try hard. On top of the fact that you do lose a lot of GP doing the super fast strategy with the Dragon Bolts, and this way I don't lose nearly as much GP. I also decided to sell my altar ring to have a little extra money to throw around on supplies and whatnot, and I forgot how expensive that was, 191 mil, Jesus. Okay, so admittedly, I actually went full psycho and I bought an absurd amount of Dragon Bolts unfinished. I actually asked a lot of people to buy them for me, and people were really nice and they bought them for me. They got a little bit of GP. I got my bolts because there's a GE limit, and I can only buy a certain amount. And now I have 34,000 left. I've been doing this for quite a while now. And just like I talked about before, all I gotta do is whenever I get tired of doing this, I just click on the knife and I do a little bit of AFK and make the magic longbows, you know? And we are 180k away from 89 fletching. Hello again. Well, I would be lying to you if I didn't say that my wrist hurts like a motherfucker. But we just passed the halfway point and we're only about 3 hours into this grind today, and we are about to hit 89 fletching, and the skilling grind continues. And any second now we will be hitting 89 fletching on the account right there. Do we unlock anything new? Nope. Well, I'll see you in 504,000 XP. Yay. Hello. Well, I fletched over 50,000 Dragon Bolts. I am exhausted from doing this. I'm actually curious, what is this? 46 million GP worth of Dragon Bolts is what I just fletched. Jesus Christ. And we are approaching 90 fletching. We'll bang out the last 100,000 just doing the regular magic longbows. Well, we got almost 1.3 million fletching XP today, which is wild. We also got almost a little over 6,000 magic longbows, and there is 90 fletching on the account. We can now make amethyst darts and dragon arrows, as well as the fact that there is another 90 on the account. Wow, I'm not even gonna lie, our stats are looking so nice at this point. So the next thing that I did is I made my way over to mine some day alt essence, which is what I talked about earlier, to get some rune crafting levels, and this is going to be quite a grind as we need an insane amount of day alt essence. We got to turn the shards into the blocks, and we will be here for the foreseeable future as we need to get 90 mining and 90 rune crafting. Okay, welcome back. So we have been mining for quite a few days now. I haven't checked in a while. And we got a little over 32,000 Dayalt shards to turn into Dayalt Essence and then get ourselves runecrafting levels on the account. The crazy thing is we did not even get a mining level. We're only getting about, I'd say, I think it's like 2 or 3k mining XP per hour. So it's really not a good mining strategy, but it's unbelievably AFK. And we also got ourselves zombie gloves and zombie trousers, which is just like a little side collection log. If we go to random events on our collection logs, the only things we have left were actually the Gravedigger event, which we just got. So we just need the zombie mask. And then, of course, the ultra rare stale baguette. So the really cool thing is now we can equip our Vire outfit and then talk to, I think she is somewhere over here. Yeah, Norana, and we just use the Dayalt shards on her. And now, there we go. 32,000 Dayalt shards have been converted into Dayalt essence. And let's get some runecrafting XP. Alright, so we've been doing some runecrafting for a while, and with this run right here, once we hit the altar, we're going to be hitting a very cool little milestone. That is 82 runecrafting. And we're 3 levels away from 85 rune crafting now. Oh wait, this is actually really awkward. I thought I was hitting it. Did I hit it? There we go! 82 rune crafting. And what I was saying is at 85 rune crafting, we can finally get the colossal pouch, because we were lucky enough to get the Bissell pouch, I believe it's called, and from Guardians of the Rift, and then you just use that to make the big colossal pouch, which will save a lot more time in the future. And I gotta say, I've been doing a good bit of rune crafting, and it's actually not as bad as I remember it to be. I think it's because I watched this pretty cool guide of how to do it very effectively, so now I just have everything 1 click and then 2 click to the altar. So I was just thinking about it, and honestly, I think the biggest problem with rune crafting is the fact that it's so motherfucking slow. I've been doing this so long, I haven't even made a dent into a level, bro. Like, what the fuck is this? Welcome back. We're about 5 hours into runecrafting grind, and it's getting pretty late at night, so I will see you tomorrow. Okay, so I was just venting to my friend about how slow I thought runecrafting was, because it is slow. We're about to hit 83, and you know what the dude says? He's maxed. He says, I can't even remember what it was like when I had a skill in the 80s.
You just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Alright, so we actually have enough Dayalt essence to get ourselves 84 rune crafting, but we've been doing this way too long, so we're going to switch it up, and we will finish off 84 rune crafting in just a little while. The next thing that actually we did was we headed over to the Motherlode mine, and we're closing in on 82 mining, as well as the fact that I have to check what the exact amount of gold nuggets we need, but we need one more item for the green log, and that is going to be the gem bag, which is going to be pretty cool. I am excited to get the green log for Motherlode mine, as well as slowly making way towards our progress of base 90s on the account. Oh wow, I wasn't even paying attention. We just got 82 mining on the account, and there is 83 mining. And we also got ourselves 100 golden nuggets so we could trade Prospector Percy for the gem bag, giving us the green log from the Motherlode mine, which is honestly pretty hype, you know? Hello again. So over the course of the last couple days, we've actually been pretty busy, so we've been AFKing cooking, and we are about to hit the highest level you could possibly hit in RuneScape for cooking. And that is 99 cooking in just 1 second. There we go! 99 cooking on the account. Let's get that cape. It's funny actually, this is one of the few skill capes that actually is very good, and what it does is when you have the skill cape, also let's look at what this looks like. Oh my god, it actually does look pretty nice for an easy 99 skill cape. It's pretty clean. But what I was saying is it makes you never burn any fish when you have the skill cape on, which is pretty cool. And let's actually check out the hood. Yeah, the hood looks pretty nice as well. We will be putting our capes away and make sure this is on insert, I believe right over here. Yep, this is where our skill cape hoods are. And we will also be putting our cooking cape right here in our bank, and make sure it's on insert as well. And there we go. Our cape collection is honestly starting to look really cool. And so the plan now is I think we are going to do a good bit of agility, get ourselves 1 agility level, and then finish off the day by doing a little bit of AFK woodcutting. You know, it's actually pretty funny. I was just thinking that I was going to have to stay here until 90 agility, but with the summer pies, we can boost +5, so all we need to get to is 85 agility, and then we can actually head over to the Ardone course, which I've heard is very relaxing and cool to do, so I'm honestly really looking forward to that. And we're getting pretty close to 83 agility. We got ourselves 25 marks of grace, and with this jump right here, we will be hitting 83 agility. Let's go. So we started this episode at 2068 total level, and we got ourselves all the way up until 2109 total level. I am honestly really enjoying the road to max. I'm enjoying the grind, and also before I end the video, I just wanted to make sure to remind you to comment your RuneScape name if you want a chance of that Zamaraki and Hasta from the giveaway I mentioned earlier in the video. And make sure you subscribe if you feel like checking out the next video, which will be coming out shortly. Anyway though, take care, and I will see you next time.